Hi, this is Deacon John Wilson. I'm the Education Enrichment Director for West Angeles Church, here to talk to you today about this stage in the admissions process for your 12th grader, which is the most nerve-wracking for you. I'm going to see if I can help you a little bit here. First thing I should talk to you about is what's kind of going on now. The most common question I'm getting this time of year is when will I hear from the schools? Well, you don't hear till after you're admitted. So a lot of you think you hear before you're admitted. So some schools aren't going to make their decisions till April 1st for admission. So there's no way you can know. Some as late as April 1st. Most will make it this month. And you'll have over a month to decide whether you should go to that school. We'll talk in another video about how you decide. But part for the course, you need to understand that waiting is part of the game. You're going to wait to get that financial award. Just make sure your student knows where they'll get the award. Will it be emailed to them? Is it in a portal? So you can make sure. If you've already had your student admitted and you haven't gotten the award, a lot of schools are slow. They're just slow with that award. So it's something you're going to have to adjust to as well. But there's plenty of time for them to tell you, and you'll have plenty of time to submit, to make a decision on your schools, which I'll get a lot into that. I really want to be sure you know how to read the financial aid award and determine what's owed for the college. That's where the next efforts will be, but you can't do anything without the financial aid award. Okay. Next, you might be thinking about visiting colleges. Uh, really, you can't visit them all. Some students have 30 schools on the list. So how are you going to decide where to visit? You're going to wait to see the financial aid award. I know, but what if they all are pretty much the same? You should narrow it down to some schools you know they'll get into that they like. If you need help with that, you can get a hold of me. Look in the description block below. You can send me an email. I'll be glad to help you with that. But those are the schools you should concentrate on visiting. I also think you should visit schools that are affordable, or they're going to be affordable. If it's an in-state public university, certain private colleges, not too many, like Grand Canyon or what's some other private colleges that are okay, Lehigh. There's some private schools that are okay, but most of them are not going to be the most affordable colleges on your list. But state public universities, some of the state schools in the West, for example, are very good buys. And California, of course, CSUs. And then you have some of your religious schools are a good buy. That would be okay. You say, well, those are all the schools my student doesn't want. Well, that's the way it kind of rolls, if they didn't have high enough grades. Now, some of these private schools, no matter what their grades are, you're going to pay a pretty penny for the school. Private schools, I expect them to be way overpriced this year. That's what I'm expecting for a lot of reasons. So be ready for that. Just I've explained to you on earlier videos how loans work. I'll stick a link to one of the videos on that under here. You should in the description block. You should be thinking about that right now too. Okay. Other than that, just stay prayerful and be patient as you wait on your schools. Maybe read up on the schools, Google them, see what's happening on the campuses. Maybe that's what your students should be doing. Of course, they should be looking for scholarships too, for sure. Googling scholarships and going to our website and looking up scholarships is probably a great thing to do while they're waiting as well. All right, God bless you. I hope that helps. I don't want to stay too long because I got a longer video I want to do on kind of how you pick, which I'll hold off on for a little while. I have an interesting article I want to read to you, an interesting video I want to play for you a little later tonight or tomorrow that will help you with this college thing as well. God bless you. Thank you very much. Bye bye now.